So, Ewurama, can you tell me your name and what kind of specialty you're studying?
Okay, so my name is Ewurama, and I'm in the family nurse practitioner specialty.
Okay.
And I've been a nurse this is my 6th year of nursing. I graduated in 2003.
Are you still working?
Yes, I am. I work on a cardiothoracic and a vascular floor at
Oh.
Yale Hospital.
Excellent. And then you're studying at the same time.
Yes, so I'm going full-time and working part-time, very part-time.
Very courageous. Why did you want to become a nurse practitioner if you were happy as a nurse?
I think that after a point, I felt that I wanted more knowledge. I wanted to understand why the decisions were being made, for what reason they were being made. I just didn't want to be executing and following the orders. And I also wanted autonomy. That was important to me, and so that's why I chose
the what, sorry?
Autonomy.
Autonomy.
And that's why I chose a family nurse practitioner program, because I felt that just from what I saw in a hospital, the acute care people, they still had to do, I think the final decision seemed to lay with the attending doctor or the attending surgeon. And so I wanted to be in a setting where I could practice on my own. And, of course, with all colleagues as any professional would, but I did want the autonomy and the knowledge base. That was important to me, having that.
What kind of setting do you want to work in after you graduate?
Primary care setting.
Okay.
Primary care practice.
So outpatient clinic?
Outpatient, definitely outpatient.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me about your conflict with your father that you told me earlier.
I'm originally from Ghana, and so we don't utilize nurse practitioners. They utilize midwives a lot, heavily. But then again, that's the role. The role of assisting in childbirth is something that traditionally, I think in every culture, women have taken over for themselves. And so that doesn't seem to be in conflict in any way with medicine. But that's a role that I would like to see. I think that we could definitely use in other rural areas. We do have a PA program created by medicine again. There's one PA program in the whole country. It's a year long, and they just train them on very basic diseases, But I think that I really wanted to be able to practice. And when I talk in all my interactions with nurse practitioners here, I really feel like they have the knowledge to stand toe to toe with any doctor. And what you're doing is you're assessing a health problem, making correct diagnoses.
So what did your father say? What was his concern?
I think he's just beginning to understand. He thought, well, why don't you do the medicine then, and why don't you then maybe you could just be a senior nurse on the floor. And I'm like, it's not the same as being a senior RN. It's a totally different sort of practice. So I think he's just beginning to understand. And then I showed him some of my books, and that helped.
I see. All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.